Artist in, artist in, artist in, artist in, yeah. TwoWolvesStudio with artist in started in Top City. Community of people that use art to
Here,
convey
we
what the
appreciate
art
it.
is.
I'm your host, Alexander Lancaster. This is Meet the Artist, and we have some awesome guests tonight. We have Forrest, I should say it right, above average, Forrest Savage, and our dude, Anthemous T Rocknrolla. Y'all give it up for these guys for coming out here tonight. Y'all got a special show tonight because it's not only going to be music. We get to do something that I used to love to do when I was a kid. And that was we open up the album and you get to read a little bit about what's going on in that band and them and the artist, you know. So that's what we're about to dig into. So y'all give it up for our first guest. I almost said it. That's not bad. Give it up for our first guest, above average, Forrest Savage. How you doing, brother?
Great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to have you here. You've performed here before.
Yeah.
I always love seeing you perform. I remember the first time I seen you perform was in Lawrence, and it was your band. What was your band again?
Sized Up.
Sized Up. Yeah, I wanted you to say it because it's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, and since then you've been doing some solo stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Got some new music coming out. A lot of different things happening in the journey.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to get right to like the first question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Your real name?
That is my real name. My government name is Forrest Archer Savage.
That's an awesome name, man. And then you didn't have to change anything from that. So that really built who you are right now. So tell me a little bit about who you are, bro.
Well, I've been doing music for about 24 years. Next year will be 25 years. I used to rap in Sized Up, but now I've kind of this past year transitioned to doing a solo journey on my own. Sized Up started as like a really big rap group. There was like 8 of us at one time. And
wow.
Then
how long ago was that, man?
Oh God, 24 years ago.
24 years ago. It was a good day. Is eight people? Y'all was like the Wu-Tang Clan or something.
Pretty much. I mean, I wouldn't say we were nearly as successful as the Wu-Tang Clan.
But having fun with it.
Definitely having fun. A lot of stories that I could share. A lot of stories I shouldn't share. But a few years back, me and BC, we kind of got back together, got reconnected, hooked up, started doing some music again, and then we just kind of carried on the Sized Up name for a little while. And now I'm kind of like the last man standing in a sense. And I'm out here still doing stuff and trying to show some of these younger guys that I can still hang with the younger kids.
Is that really what you're trying to do, man?
Man,
are you just trying? Are you just being who you're supposed to be?
Honestly, I have always looked at. I've never tried to do this to be like successful or for like financial gain or anything like that. Mainly I look at this as like therapy, so I'm just trying to get stuff off my chest, and this is an outlet that I've been able to do that with, and I'm just trying to have some fun. I mean, I can't do this forever, but I'm going to do it as long as I can.
Yeah. I mean, nothing's forever, but yeah.
And nothing's forever.
You do it as long as you can, and I hope you do it until the day you die, bro.
I think
you do it well.
I would love to die on stage. I don't know
if the audience would hate that. I'm just going to say, especially not tonight.
Not tonight. Liabilities and stuff in question, I'm sure.
So give me an idea of some of your influences that you have been a part of your life and your career, your music.
My favorite musician of all time is obviously Prince, but when it comes to rappers, my favorite rapper is a guy named Kool Keith. He's based out of New York City. He was big in the Detroit scene in the very early to mid 90s. He's still around. If I ever had a real bucket list dream, it would be to open for him. And he came around Kansas City. I think he played at the Record Bar like last year. I really wanted to get on that show, but unfortunately things did not happen. But if he ever comes back around, I'm going to really, 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 really try. I'm not the type of person who gets starstruck, but if I were to ever meet that guy, I would probably get starstruck.
Yeah.
Other than that, stuff I grew up listening to, stuff like the Dayton Family, Ghetto Boys. Obviously I was a big Ice Cube fan. Last year I got to open for Devin the Dude, which was awesome. I was a huge fan of his growing up. Wu-Tang Clan. My favorite was Old Dirty Bastard. I thought he was the funniest one. I thought he had the most character. He might not have been necessarily like the guy that you thought had like the best bars or anything, but the guy, he was a character. And I feel like that's something that I try to incorporate into my own music, because I think just performing is one thing. And I think a lot of artists nowadays need to take a little bit more assertion and go out there and try to find ways to get people entertained, get people to come into their shows. I like to make little funny reels and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. Yeah,
dude, I don't mind making fun of myself. If I can make fun of myself to make people smile, that's all I really care about.
I mean, that's one thing that was attracting about your music. It was that like a lot of the songs, like the first time I seen y'all sized up, I was just like, what this is? I mean, I bet there was like people still performing that was like half y'all's age almost, you know?
Oh yeah.
And then you guys got up there and you're talking, you know, they're talking about like, I don't know. I'm 54, so I see like I don't ride around and do the things that younger guys do, but eating some little Debbie snack cakes, I would get down with that. So I was like, wait a minute, man, this is my music, you know.
I mean, everybody, you make friends real easily with snack cakes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because most people don't think about it when they go to the club. If you know, I'm kind of hungry, I spend all my money on booze, you know.
Right. And that's another thing that, you know, not the boost part, but another thing that's really cool about what y'all are doing, what you do, specifically what you do, is that you really engage with your audience.
I try.
Like you whenever, you know, you're performing, the audience, as an audience member, I feel like you're like, hey, I'm hanging with y'all, you know, and a lot of times it's like kind of, you know, you are really
well, a lot of the time the reason I do that is because I'm getting older and I'm running out of breath, so I need to catch my breath. So I'll talk to people or whatever. But no, I mean, honestly, what I've learned over the years is like, I mean, be real with your music, you know, be real with your audience and talk to them, and kind of like, you know, if you're not buying into yourself, then how do you expect anybody else to buy into you?
Right.
Don't take yourself too seriously, because if you take yourself too seriously, and don't lose focus on what this is about. You love music. That's why nobody got into music because they're like, hey, I'm going to get famous.
Right.
People get into music because they generally love it.
Right.
You know, and that's the reason why I continue to do it today, because I think it's something that I've been very passionate about my entire adult life.
And I see a lot of your lyrics, like even the song that I just mentioned about the snack cakes, but I see a lot of your lyrics are really, you know, expressing your feelings. And I feel like, you know, being connected with you on Facebook and stuff, I could see those lyrics, those feelings in that way that you can express yourself in the arts, you know. And you have some of those songs you'll be playing tonight. Anything specific that
I'm not throwing those snack cakes tonight. We're just showing.
No, yeah, that was sized up. This Forrest Savage.
I'm going to do, you know, because I felt like tonight was a special night. I want to do some more sentimental songs, you know, some stuff that's serious that I normally don't talk about. You know, I'm a recovering drug addict and a recovering alcoholic. I have had some issues in my past where, you know, I've had some relapses and stuff like that. But for the better part of like 15 years, I've been clean and sober. So I really want to, like, you know, I try to keep these reminders to myself of how important that has been to like my life. Mental health issues. I'm the worst overthinker on the planet. My girl will tell you she's my biggest critic, but I'm my own biggest critic by far, you know, so I have some songs that I talk about like mental health and stuff. And this year has been a lot of ups and downs. So there's a lot of that. And then of course, you know, the songs that like, you know, where I really think people are really into what I'm doing. Like my favorite song that I do is a song called Bad Bad. And it's about this girl I know.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of got a thing for her, but it's, you know, I feel like I get inspired by things that happen in my life. And I think it's my best, well put together song. When I sing it, I feel it. That
special lyric that you like, that lyric right there is like,
it's honestly the whole song. And then like, you know, I try to keep things loose. So, you know, I mean, I've always been, I've always embraced hate, because I think, and it's not serious in a serious sort of way, but I mean, I feel like there's a lot of hate out here. Nobody really wants to help anybody else out or anything like that. But sometimes you kind of got to embrace that. Right. And, so all in good fun, if you ain't feeling what I got to say, then fuck you. Right, yeah. And then, obviously, one of the times that we connected here, me and you personally, it was right after Packmas. Yeah. And I was showing you some of my solo stuff, and you talked to me about getting on the New Year's show. And, one song in particular stood out, and you was vibing to it most of that evening. So I think
you said I haven't really put this out because I
gotta do that one for you tonight.
I can't wait to hear it.
But so I mean, it's just the first part of the songs that I'm going to do the songs that are kind of like sentimental and really mean something to me, and then the back half are songs that I think people are a little bit who have heard my music know a little bit better.
Yeah. Is your style and the way you write your lyrics, is that changing through the years? Like, is it
when I first
maturing with your age?
Absolutely. When I first started, because I mean, around here in Kansas City area, everybody wants to rap fast. Everybody wants to rap fast. And when I first started doing music, I was just like everybody else. I was mentored by a guy named Jeremy Lynn Stevens. We called him Jealous. He was a part of the original Sized Up, and he was a speed rapper. I guarantee you, just as fast as Tech Nine, not quite as fast as Twista, but very, 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 very fast. Uh-huh. And that was kind of the guy who got me into rapping myself. I think the only reason he hung out with me is because I had a little bit of money at the time and I could buy equipment. But over time, I got better. But over time, I really thought about it in I wanted to be clear with my words. I want people to hear what I'm saying. And sometimes, even when I'm listening to a song, by one of these guys who are going super, super fast, it goes over my head because, I want to hear their music. I want to hear what they're saying. The things that are most important to me when I listen to music, number one is the beat. Yeah. If the beat's not knocking, it's that's the canvas, and the words, that's the art.
Yeah. So I love how that's basically what you're saying is you're taking your emotions and all this other stuff and you're creating your art, and you're not going to give up on it.
No, I've tried to quit many times, but for some reason I keep getting booked.
Yeah. What's coming up soon?
The next show is coming up next month. I'll be at the Westport Bowery. I'm doing 93 and Alive's 5-year festival. I got in September, Sized Up was nominated for the second straight year for Best Lawrence, Best Local Band. I'm pretty sure we won this year. Last year we lost to a Sun Venezuela. They're like a 17-piece Mexican orchestra mariachi band. And I'm telling you right now, I challenge any one of them to a battle rap. Any one of them. They probably could whoop me in a battle. I don't know but I don't think they rap.
That'd be fun though.
But I'm challenging them right now. Any one of them, any day. But I think we got their number this year. I hope so. At least I have an outfit. I'm gonna wear a romper, and it's gonna be an interesting outfit. Last year I wore like a corduroy pink suit in August, and
wow,
we're gonna be more comfortable this year.
That sounds crazy. I got another question for you, man. As an artist, we always have a responsibility as an artist, and that is to be a part of the community somehow. I mean, that really, you talking about your emotions and how you deal with them, and that kind of thing is an influence to some other kid or somebody else who's coming up. So I feel like, all artists have some kind of responsibility towards the community. So what could you say about the community, or what can you say to the youth that, would be influenced, and what something you learned,
I learned a long time ago that if you're doing this for money, you're doing it for the wrong reason. Best advice I can give to people is don't take yourself serious and have fun.
Have fun, for sure.
I mean, that's the main thing. If you can give back, give back.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're just people.
Yeah.
ain't nobody any different than anybody. And we're just all just trying to get through this thing called life.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm imagining I know your answer, but what would you say to the kid that's got the talent and the skills to do it, and it's like, I don't know if I want to?
I would tell that kid to do what's in his heart.
Yeah,
You know, if you don't have it in your heart to do this, then don't.
right.
But if this is what you want to do and this is what you're passionate about, there are gonna be so many people who tell you no. They're gonna tell you no, 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 and no again. But if you believe in yourself, eventually they will say yes. So what you gotta constantly deal with negatives,
Yeah,
and you have to let it slide off of you like it doesn't matter.
yeah.
And when it's game time, put your best foot forward.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
I like it. I think that's my last question, man.
All
Y'all
right.
give it up for Forrest Savage right here, y'all. He's getting ready to perform for us.
Which mic do I use?
I'm always here if you need to talk.
Everything's not okay. I live a constant struggle. Sometimes I want to shoot my brains out. Is it worth the trouble? Would anybody care? Would anyone even notice? I'm at the point of no return, and I'm feeling hopeless. I'm asking God, I'm begging, just show me something. My prayers go unanswered, and I got nothing. Just give me one good reason. I need some meaning to my existence, but assistance is non-existent, and I've been so distant. Maybe I should go ghost. Maybe I should disappear. Maybe I should give up. Can I persevere? How many chances do I have left? I don't wanna die, but at this point I welcome death. I'm holding on just barely. My future seems so sketchy. Nightmares got me nauseous. All the skill, but I'm cautious. If I'm being honest, every broken promise, every time they lied, every time I'm stabbed in the back, it's a fact. My loneliness been driving me mad. My anger explosive. Question my motives, but I can't fake it. Stressed out, I'm shaking. All my time's been wasted. Face it, these pills ain't working. They making it worse. Close my eyes and everything hurts. Can't reverse the past, asked out. I can't move forward. Spirit's broken, I'll go no further. This road's a dead end. It's going nowhere. Maybe I've overshared. Maybe I care too much. Maybe I shouldn't give a fuck, but I feel like I'm never good enough. Don't meet their standards, but I still mind my manners. I'm damaged goods, I wish they understood all my trauma. Don't wanna cause no more drama, I'm on a different level. They don't understand, I'll be damned. Slamming my head against the wall, the world got me feeling small. I guess that's all. Maybe I should go ghost. Maybe I should disappear. Maybe I should give up. Can I persevere? How many chances do I have left? I don't wanna die, but at this point I welcome death. Thank you. Stand up for a minute. Will you show me the way and help me take away the pain? Because I'm stuck in my head, I'm wondering if I'm better off dead. I take it day by day. I know that something's gotta change. Because I'm stuck in my head, I'm wondering if I'm better off dead. Father God, can you help me out? I feel myself slipping and I'm starting to doubt if I'ma live to see another birthday. I want another chance in the worst way. I repent for everything that I done wrong. All I ever wanted was to fit in and belong, and now I'm struggling. Got me on my knees begging. On a good day, my pain is at 11. If I'ma fall apart, let me fall into your arms. I'm praying for your grace, I'm looking for your mercy. Humble by my words, cause I know I'm not worthy. So if I die tomorrow, tell my friends that I love them. Borrow time, these pills are hard to swallow. My sorrow, make it stop. I'm in my head and all I feel is lost. I toss and turn every night, I'm in the dark, searching for the light, hoping everything will be alright. Will you show me the way and help me take away the pain? Because I'm stuck in my head, I'm wondering if I'm better off dead. I take it day by day.
I know that something's gotta change, because I'm stuck in my head. I'm wondering if I'm better off dead. Father God, can you help me out? I done messed up more times than I could ever count. Never thought that I'd amount to much. I'm feeling ill, I'm looking for some guidance in your healing touch. Take me by the hand and please don't let it go. I need you now more than ever, I won't make it on my own. I don't want my next show to be my last. I'm fighting off my demons, can't let them get the last laugh. I'm not ready to die, I wanna live. Forgive me for my sins, took a lot of L's, now I really need a win. I won't lie and pretend, but I feel like I'm getting closer to the end. I'ma hold my head high and embrace my fate. So when you call my number, will you open the gates? No matter what it takes, I'ma make the best of it. You only get one life, so you better love it. Will you show me the way and help me take away the pain? Because I'm stuck in my head, I'm wondering if I'm better off dead. I take it day by day. I know that something's gotta change, because I'm stuck in my head, I'm wondering if I'm better off dead. Y'all still with me? All right, all right.
Forrest Savage.
Yes, yes, yes. My name is Above Average Forrest Savage, and I'm an addict. Struggled for a long, long time. I gotta put that bottle down to turn my life around. I've been drinking way too long, kept singing that same old song. I couldn't help myself, point the finger at everybody else. Lost track of reality, I'm like a hopeless casualty. Been strung out for a grip, haven't really gave a shit. Tried hard to get a grip, but I fear I won't make it. I've struggled with my wrongs, so much I wanna make right. Can't wait for tomorrow, I've got to start tonight. I gotta stay sober and I gotta get clean, cause I've been thinking it over and I'm running out of dreams. I gotta stay sober and I gotta get clean, cause I've been thinking it over and I'm running out of dreams. Oh Lord, can you help me? I need to talk to you. I can't stop using, so tell me, what am I supposed to do? I just been wasting time. I medicate to ease my mind. Thought I was on my way, on a path been led astray. I've had some problems and had a tainted past. I keep on fucking up, can't get the last laugh, can't ever catch a break. I'm on the verge of breaking down. Look deep inside myself, I have to change right now. I gotta stay sober and I gotta get clean, cause I've been thinking it over and I'm running out of dreams. I gotta stay sober and I gotta get clean, cause I've been thinking it over and I'm running out of dreams. I've tried so many times, seems like I always fail. If I keep on screwing up, I'll wind up back in jail. It's time to act my age, it's time for me to grow. Just give me one more chance, cause I think I finally know that all that drinking and all my drugging, it ain't done nothing. Shit, I ain't even buzzing. It's time to give it up, gotta leave that drink alone. Look deep inside myself and tell them drugs they got to go. I gotta stay sober and I gotta get clean, cause I've been thinking it over and I'm running out of dreams. I gotta stay sober and I gotta get clean, cause I've been thinking it over and I'm running out of dreams. My name is Above Average Forrest Savage, and if you don't get anything out of me tonight, follow your dreams, follow your heart. No matter what you're going through, tomorrow is a different day. You know, maybe you struggling at life. Maybe you struggling to make rent. Maybe you struggling with bills. Maybe you struggling with addiction. Maybe you're just struggling to get through the day, tomorrow. Anyways, you know, fellas, make sure you're treating your girl right, or she'll go home with a different dude tonight. You might want to turn this one up. This song is dedicated to the most beautiful girl I know. And oh yes, she's very bad. Yeah, turn it up. Bad, bad, out of my league. So damn fine, only thing on my mind, she's bad, bad. Shiny ass dime, what's it gonna take to make a bad bitch mine? She's bad, bad, out of my league. So damn fine, only thing on my mind, she's bad, bad. Shiny ass dime, what's it gonna take to make a bad bitch mine? Hourglass waist, pretty ass face. She think a booty flat, but I see plenty of cake. 5'4", pick my jaw up off the floor. Your boy got it bad, shoot a shot and he scores. She don't need a chaser when she take a sip, and she look real cute when she talking that shit. She's a bad bitch, and I think she know it. I try to act cool so I don't blow it. She got a certain kind of attitude, got a vibe and a groove that I could get used to. And little mama got it going on, got me going on and on and on and on and on. And I don't give a fuck about nothing but trying to figure out how to make her fall in love. And I don't give a damn who knows. I suppose I'm a sucker for get your boy sprung. Bad, bad, out of my league. So damn fine, only thing on my mind, she's bad, bad. Shiny ass dime, what's it gonna take to make a bad bitch mine? She's bad, bad, out of my league. So damn fine, only thing on my mind, she's bad, bad. Shiny ass dime, what's it gonna take to make a bad bitch mine? Lost in the eyes, feeling on her thighs. Got your boy looking and she acts surprised. She don't even know how fly she is. She could give two shits, no fucks to give, but I'ma fuck around and find out. Leave her ass with no doubt. She acting like I don't know what I'm talking about. Speaking from the heart, spit it out my mouth, tongue tied, and I can't help it if I wild out. I'ma keep it real, baby girl, don't judge. My stubborn ass won't budge. Only love can make a motherfucker sweat, and all I really wanna do is make her wet. And I ain't finished yet, shit is just the intro. Run the hook back, keep the shit on tempo. She got me wrapped around her finger, it's that simple. Now she probably think I'm mental. She's bad, bad, out of my league. So damn fine, only thing on my mind, she's bad, bad. Shiny ass dime, what's it gonna take to make a bad bitch mine? She's bad, bad, out of my league. So damn fine, only thing on my mind, she's bad, bad. Shiny ass dime, what's it gonna take to make a bad bitch mine? Yeah, that's for you, V. What's it gonna take? Come on now, boys trying hard. Now, anyways, this is how I normally end my sets, but we're gonna do something different today. But if you ain't been feeling me, it's got one thing for you. Fuck you. I said fuck everybody and your whole damn crew. Fuck you. Your mama, your daddy, and your sister too. Fuck you. You can kiss my ass, you can suck my dick. Fuck you. Don't be talking shit. You don't wanna fuck with me, don't cop an attitude. This dude'll get rude real quick. Kamikaze suicide mission, I keep going hard. Y'all be bullshitting, just wishing that you was in my shoes. Wanna be bitches, always frontin' like they somebody. You wanna see a dead body, talking shit is a way of life, not a hobby. Go fast, Ricky Bobby, tell your chick to meet me in the lobby. Fuck you. I said fuck everybody and your whole damn crew. Fuck you. Your mama, your daddy, and your sister too. Come on, fuck you. You can kiss my ass, you can suck my dick. Fuck you. Come on, talk shit with me, y'all. You don't wanna see me when I get mad. Mr. Get Bad, known to be the biggest stick around. Run around town, running my mouth, but I'ma back it up, back the fuck up. I don't budge, I'ma hold a grudge, take it to the grave. I'm never acting my age, I'm going crazy, insane. You motherfuckers is lame, always being depressed. I'ma stress the context, it's not that complex. Fuck you. I said fuck everybody and your whole damn crew. Fuck you. Your mama, your daddy, and your sister too. Fuck you. You can kiss my ass, you can suck my dick. Fuck you. Don't be talking shit, don't be trying to act slick now. Can we hit pause real quick? Only got one more song. Now, normally, This is a song I start my shows with, but I wanted to be sentimental today because it's a special night. But I specifically did this song tonight for Alexander. I've actually been trying to cut it out of my set, but I feel like sometimes if I don't do this song, people get a little upset with me. It's like back when I used to throw ice cream cones. I made a kid cry one time. They're like, "You're not going to do an ice cream song?" No, I'm not. I don't have any ice cream for you. So like I said, I'm not throwing ice cream bars and I'm not throwing snacks. All I'm doing is throw it. No, I'm not throwing any money either. I'm broke. So all I throw now is shade. This song is called Hope. This song has always been in my heart because I wake up every day hating because it's a full-time job. Somebody's got to do it. It might as well be me because I'm so good at it. I'm on that gas station energy at all times. I do. Yeah, it'll take a second. It's all right. We ride that out. Yeah. Real quick, we paused. It's okay. We back. We live. We still live. Lovely TwoWolvesStudios tonight. Great audience here.
I'd like to dedicate this next song to that special someone. You know who you are, baby. Let's fucking go.
I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die. I hope the next guy shoots a load up in your ride. I hope he make you cry. I hope he make you mad. I hope you realize you fucked up what you had. I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die. I hope the next guy shoots a load up in your ride. I hope he make you cry. I hope he make you mad. I hope you realize you fucked up what you had. I hope you trip, fall over, and skin your knee. I hope you get a UTI and it burns when you pee. I hope your daughter grows up to be a slut. I hope your son likes stews and takes it in his butt. I hope you get a sunburn cause you give a shade. I hope your kids walk out of school cause they get bad grades. I hope you try to tell a joke and nobody will laugh. I hope your new boyfriend straight up beat your ass. I hope your nasty ass gets an STD. I hope a crackhead breaks into your house and steals your TV. I hope you eat some Taco Bell, then you get the shits. I hope you get a caper sore on your lip. I hope you get pulled over and your license is expended. I hope you can't pay rent and you get evicted. I hope you get fat and your bra don't fit. I hope you try to go up but nobody wanna babysit. I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die. I hope the next guy shoots a load up in your ride. I hope he make you cry. I hope he make you mad. I hope you realize you fucked up what you had. I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die. I hope the next guy shoots a load up in your ride. I hope he make you cry. I hope he make you mad. I hope you realize you fucked up what you had. I hope you drive your car and it run out of gas. I hope you slip on some ice and then you bust your ass. I hope your family cuts you up and your kids hate you guts. I hope you go to jail and they put you in handcuffs. I hope you go to work and you lose your job. I hope you stub your toe, then you should start to thrive. I hope you fuck you in the ass, but he don't use lube. I hope you started OnlyFans. I know what pays to see you, dude. I hope you keep my name out your goddamn mouth. I hope you broke as fuck and have to live without. I hope your back hurts and you can't go to sleep. I hope your kids are starving and need something to eat. I hope your new man give you nothing but grief. I hope your new man treats you like shit and he cheats. I hope you loan him money that he don't pay back. I hope you have a nice life, bitch. You can take a hike, yeah. I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die. I hope the next guy shoots a load up in your ride. I hope he make you cry. I hope he make you mad. I hope you realize you fucked up what you had. I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die. I hope the next guy shoots a load up in your ride. I hope he make you cry. I hope he make you mad. I hope you realize you fucked up what you had. Let's go. My name is Above Average Forrest Savage. Thank y'all for fucking with me. My new album is coming out soon. Forrest Savage. If you have time to talk, should be out in a couple months. Thanks.
Y'all give it up one more time for Forrest Savage. Part, just in case there's any audience questions. Y'all have any questions for our above average Forrest Savage knowledge? Yes. What would you like to say, brother?
Where do you get your beats? Some of them I make myself. Some I have bought. Some of them I make. Some of them I make. Some of them I've bought from other people. Some have been contributed by a few artists locally. So.
Anybody else got any questions? You got a question? All right, go ahead. Ask it on the microphone. You're gonna have to walk all the way up here. See if I'll reach.
She has a song. Where do you get your lyrics from?
I write them down. Normally I just get some random ideas and I just put them down. To be honest with you, I noticed you guys are playing with wrestling figures back there. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I learned a lot about how to talk on the microphone from watching wrestling. And it's honestly a lot bigger part of my life than it should be. You got a question?
Where did you get your name from?
Well, many years ago, when I first started with Sized Up, I used to go by Phase, and that morphed into Phase Laza. There was a guy that was in our group. His name was Antonio. He went by Lope Dog, and he was convinced that this was just a phase and that I wouldn't be rapping for very long. So joke's on him. I'm still doing this, but I decided after a while, I was given like a gift by giving a really hard name, Forrest Savage. When I was a kid, people used to make fun of me because of Forrest Gump, but nobody ever got me confused with Macho Man Randy Savage, which I wish they would have, because that guy's cool. But ooh, yeah. You got a Macho Man impersonation? Let's hear it, man. Everybody got it. Oh, yeah. I smell it to it. Yeah. That's pretty good, man.
So a little bit more about your name. I like that question. A little bit more about your name. So where are you from, man?
I'm originally from Lawrence. My dad was a stoner. So yeah. My middle name's Archer because I'm a Sagittarius. But you are part Native American as well. Yeah, right? I'm half Native. I'm a quarter Muskogee Creek and a quarter Omaha, and then a bunch of different white things.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean.
White.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else have a question? OG Spice, man, it's good to have you in the house, man. Get in here on the camera. Good to have OG in the house, y'all.
Yes, have you been? What do you think about the unity of the artists that are in the Midwest from Kansas City, Lawrence, and Topeka?
If I got to be honest, and this is a tough question, it is not good. If I'm being real, I think in Topeka it is a lot better than say it is in Lawrence and Kansas City. I think the promoters in this town are a lot more open to working with acts of all kinds. Whereas if you go into like the Kansas City or especially the Lawrence market, venues and promoters there are very stuck in their ways. I think the communities can be a little bit, I hate the term gatekeeping, but there's a lot of that goes on. But I love Topeka. I mean, being from Lawrence, I do more shows out here than I do in Lawrence. I do more shows in Kansas City than I do in Lawrence because, there's opportunities here. There's opportunities in Kansas City. In Lawrence, pretty much right now, maybe you might get lucky and get in at the replay. Bottleneck's not a viable option anymore. You got Elmo's, and that's really about it unless you can get in with one of the bar owners at some of the smaller clubs. I wish people and even myself to an extent were less petty about certain things.
And like that's pretty interesting what you just said, because it seems like there's more venues in Topeka, but then there's a lot of people that will say there's just a very few amount of places in Topeka that people can perform at.
No, you got tools here. You got the Booby Trap. You got Artismo, Steve Alley down at the Woodshed. Sound Peak's doing their thing. Black Chamber, I know that they got something new coming up. You know, there's a lot of different places. Jesse's Bar. There's a few places in town that I would like to play at. You know, I hear there's a laundromat that does shows. I haven't been able to play there yet, but that's kind of on like my list of places. Yeah. And then there's some place called like what is it? Liquor and Lattes. I want to play there.
Yeah.
You know, I want to play there, but you know, I mean, but there's Topeka has a lot of opportunities, and there are some opportunities in Kansas City as well. There's some like newer promoters out there, like Marcus Sanders. He's putting a lot of people on out there. Yeah. So you know, I mean, I'll give it like, you know, Topeka does a really good job of like, I think the community here is probably the best in the Midwest versus like say what they're doing in like Lawrence or Kansas City. And no shade, because Lawrence is my town. I mean, I really hope we're going to win, but I really hope Best of Lawrence is going to happen for us this year. But I mean, the truth is like nobody around here is doing. I mean, I've been to like markets in like Colorado and Oklahoma where like in Tulsa, like their community is like a real tight knit. Topeka is doing that. You don't see that in Kansas City. You don't see that in Lawrence. I think the big thing that people just fail to realize is sometimes we don't always have to be into the same style or even the same necessary genre or anything, but I mean, we're all trying to do the same stuff and we can all work together.
I think that's something that is also what's interesting about the event spaces that you were talking about is like every one of them does have a variety of styles of music and genres of music and whatever.
And it's not even just,
you know, but everybody's open to do different shows. Like, but what's the main thing that stands out about what's going on in Topeka? Because I think this is important because a lot of people are always like, there's nothing to do in Topeka. And you just got through proving like, oh my God, there's so many places.
There's plenty to do in Topeka. I'm going to tell you straight up. I personally believe out of the three cities we mentioned, including Wichita, I think Topeka has the best music scene. For years and years and years and years, you could put that label on Lawrence. Lawrence was known for underground music throughout late 90s, early 2000s, early 2010s. Topeka is really coming forward. You know, where I see Lawrence kind of conservatively taking a step back, which I don't like at all. And, you know, Kansas City is Kansas City, and Kansas City is always going to be Kansas City. But for what, I mean, I've been doing shows in Topeka for 24 years. And in those 24 years, I've just seen this place grow and grow and grow and grow. I remember back in the day, if you did hip hop, you either performed at the Booby Trap or El Azteca, and that was it. And there's so many more opportunities, and people just need to put themselves out there. No, go on Sound Peak. Get on their show. Big up to Sound Peak. You know, go talk to Brian down at the Booby Trap. Come talk to you. Go talk to Jenny and Becky down at Artismo.
Yeah, get them on.
They're trying to help people get their stuff out there and promote their own businesses doing the same.
Yeah. We rise by lifting others. That's what I always say, man. So thank you so much, Forrest. I appreciate you, man. Y'all give it up one more time for Forrest Savage. What I love to do is, just like I said before, is open up an album and learn about the artist. And I think we just got to do that with Forrest Savage. And that was pretty awesome. Y'all give it up one more time for Forrest Savage. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. My next guest is Anthemous T Rocknrolla. He's about to come on stage. Y'all give it up for Anthemous T Rocknrolla. Yeah. How about them guys back there? He brought his sons. They're so talented. During our intermission, they entertained us, and they did a great job. Give it up for y'all, too. Come on, give it up. Yeah. Right on, man. Thank you so much for being here, man. I love working with you. I always say that almost every time I see you, don't I?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Appreciate you being here. Man, I mean, again, just like opening up a record and learning a little bit about the artist, Anthemous T Rocknrolla. Where did your name come from, bro?
I got hit by a car when I was 8. I'm pretty sure I got possessed by Anthemous, but he took over, and it's been just a battle music.
it took over so much. I couldn't get into any singing. I couldn't maintain relationships. I couldn't do anything. So instead of giving up or throwing away something that I am good at, I decided to lean in, kind of like when you're attacked by a dog. Instead of pulling away from the teeth, you stick your arm further in the mouth to open the jaw so you can get out. That's what I did. That's what Anthemous T Rocknrolla is. It's a reclamation so that I don't ever get into a position where trying to do something consumes me so wholly as it had before. Like, I've ruined some really good relationships just treating the women in my life like mistresses because music was number one. And that's not a good feeling because they were all good people, you know what I'm saying? And I was a dog. Not cheating or anything crazy like that, just never be number one. And so had to back away from stuff like that. But as a result, I also was able to become a singer as well and explore that part of it a little more. So Anthemous T Rocknrolla. T stands for the.
Duh.
Yeah, it's just the Anthemous the Rocknrolla. And it's not like a last name. It's I had to rock and I had to roll. I had to shake up my entire psyche, my life, everything, and then try to shake up everything around me.
And this was like, I mean, you just told kind of the story of this was after like a certain phase of you still like chasing a dream as
20
a
years.
Different name, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're
saying? It was Anthemous, you know what I'm saying? It was just Anthemous.
It was Anthemous just then?
Yeah, it was just Anthemous for a long time, and the Rocknrolla had to step in to rock and roll, you know, and to knock shit loose.
Give me a little bit of an idea on how your journey started.
We used to do talent shows when we were young. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. So I'm an transplant, whatever you want to call it, to Topeka. But, you know, as you guys have seen during the intermission, you know, with my sons being very like natural, how they felt natural up here.
Yeah.
That's how it's all. That's just who I embody. That's just what I've always been. That's why I roll my eyes because I'm just like, oh, this must be what my mother thought, right? Talent shows or whatever else that was going on because I had no fear. I go right up on stage, do you know, The Boys, Down My Heart, the BBD, New Edition. We just do whatever we felt like doing. Boys to Men when we got a little bit older, like 9, 10.
Did you do all the dances?
We did dances. We did the whole nine. My brother and I used to dance in the living room to all the music and stuff and choreograph.
I love the MTV videos.
We did the whole thing. Well, this was before MTV. You know what I'm saying? This was the 80s.
What? How old are you, man? Come on.
I'll be 45 this year.
Dang,
I've been doing this for a long time. Like I said, man, I've ruined people's lives being a rapper, man. This isn't, you know. But yeah, I just... you know, back when we were doing this thing, you know, you didn't have home studios.
Yeah.
There wasn't just anybody with a computer can get in this game. You had to be good or you had to pay a lot of money. So when we hit the studio,
a lot of people nowadays can like just get right into music.
Jokers can do whatever.
Throw it up on all these different medias and, you know.
The nice way to say it is it's been democratized, especially the digital media, like the digital genres like pop or R&B or rap specifically, is, you know, any yokel with a 3rd grade rhyming dictionary can get in the game and just fuck it up.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I say that? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say, yeah. You got the only kids here, bro.
Yeah, they've heard me. I was in the Navy, so they've heard me do that whole shebang.
No, that's fine. But you know, your journey has been like different styles and different music. Talk a little bit about that part right there, like just your like some of your influences on how you're doing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Well, my first influence is Jim Croce.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's best songwriter in the history of man. Like, there's nobody. Maybe Taylor Swift after him. As far as songwriting goes,
that was a deep jump.
if you don't understand Taylor Swift's songwriting,
No, I do, but that was
you
a
know,
deep jump.
well,
It's like,
she's a bad motherfucker, but he's a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he was taken way too early, and
Definitely.
and the catalog that he produced and offered to the world before his death is super impressive. Just for that timeline that he was doing it in. There's no telling what he would have been able to do to just through song to change the world. We think about Bob Marley and the way that he changed aspects of the world, and you know, just people that were able to make a huge impact. I think Jim Croce, given more time, he could have done that.
Yeah.
So that's really the only thing that draws me to writing anything is understanding that. Beyond him, I go back. I'm not from this hip hop shit. Like
Right, okay.
I'm a rock and roller who happens to rap. So when you go back beyond Jim Croce, I'm in Voltaire, Volvenegu, Dr. Joseph Conrad. I'm reading Napoleon shit. You know, like I don't really Nas. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really listen to the rap. I don't listen to rap and let it influence me.
Yeah.
My influences come from are completely internal or from the eminent dead.
I hear that, man.
Baby Shakespeare.
Yeah, man.
I don't really read a lot of Shakespeare though.
One thing I always like whenever I'm paying attention to some of the things you're doing, I mean, which is anytime I've seen you doing something, you got a lot of knowledge, man. Like I seen you on a podcast, like was it last night or something?
A couple nights ago.
Yeah.
Was that last night? That was a couple nights ago.
Yeah. You and OG
Tuesday.
was on it.
Yeah, Tuesday.
That was I was having some deep conversations, man.
Well,
I was like, this, you got some knowledge.
They took us there. I just had to.
When your kids were doing this intermission and stuff, one of them said a verse or something, and then the other one said what verse it was from the Bible.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I mean, you're also this really good father and all that stuff, but you got this crazy knowledge, Where do you get that from, man? Do you go to this like deep colleges and Buddhisms and all that stuff? Because I was hearing you talk about even religions and stuff, and I'm like, wow, man, you get deep.
I've spent time in academia, but it's and I don't have any pieces of paper to show for it. Like I don't have the thing where everyone's like, oh yeah, we can trust him. I was like, you can either you can rely on me to be a problem solver or not. I don't whatever.
Yeah.
I've spent a lot of time as a wild card, but a very well-read wild card. Growing up, we were in the hood, we did dumb shit, and I go home and I'd read thick books like encyclopedias and huge.
Was that because you was grounded, or was just because you just wanted to?
It's an interest. My mother was always like, "You're gonna ruin your eyes," because I'll read in the dark. I read just whatever I could. I'm aligned with a street gang in Chicago, a very powerful and large street gang. I was never in it. My brother was very high ranking, so I was just aligned, right? Just perpendicular to it, basically.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget. I was going to join the military. I was approached by a recruiter, and it sounded good. Took my ASVAB, did all that stuff. Decided I was going to go to the Navy. And one of these old, violent, very dangerous people was like, "Don't come back here, man. Because you're good as dead, and you're too interesting to die on the streets of Chicago. You know what I mean? So don't do that." So I never went back. After the Navy, I went to Emporia State University. After that, I came to Topeka, and I've been stuck in this town.
Oh, you can't say stuck. Man.
I've been joyously living in this town for the last. It's offered. And so here's the thing. You were talking a little bit about music and what got me started and whatnot. So there was like this huge chasm, just this gap between the time that I was recording in Chicago as a teenager and getting invited to studios, as I was mentioning before. And then I come to Kansas and I have nothing. There's nobody. There's no, you know what I'm saying? And this is before the internet became as connected as it is now for the democratizing of music. So I had to learn everything myself: recording, beat making, production, mixing, mastering, everything. So I just started on that journey and started recording myself because I didn't grow up with the cliques and the crews and this and that for, you know, oh yeah, man, my guy's got a studio. Like I didn't know a guy with a studio, so I had to be the guy with the studio. Yeah. So that's what it really boils down to, is my time in Topeka has been just kind of the development of Anthemous, and then into Anthemous T Rocknrolla.
And what I've seen in that,
and Morris Park. Sorry,
what I've seen in that is that you work with a lot of different artists too, and you do events that, like, you know, give artists gigs and that kind of stuff. So, like, when did you start being like that? Because you almost have a little bit of like a promoter kind of like, hey, I got this gig and then I could do this and I could, you know, but you don't do it a lot.
Nope. No, I fancy myself a blue chip. So if I want to do something,
once a year or twice a year, but when you do, you throw one up. You do something pretty awesome.
It's a mechanical feat. That's how I look at it. I whether it's successful or not, I can't speak on. What I can say is that I killed my ego a few years ago. So for me, it's just about creating something that's bigger than myself. I usually don't perform. So I do the new wave. And that has been an event that people are like, they really want to be a part of. Mostly because it's mapped out. No one's coming up to me like, when do I go on? Like, you know, you're going on at 10:03 p.m. Yeah. You know, there's nothing left to the imagination. The only people that should be amazed by the experience are the people who came to see us, right? Everyone else, I don't live with this, I'll let you know when it's time to know. No, I want you to know everything that I'm planning so that we have no disputes, no questions, because I don't want your ego in the door either. You know what I mean? Like, your ego don't mean shit to me. We came to perform and put a good show for people. So I don't care. I don't care that you want to go on later. You're going on when I tell you to, because that's what makes this show go the way it can go well. Yeah. And so I don't know. I've been called kind of a Hitler-esque or whatever. I've been called but I just don't have room for that. Like, this is why I don't do shows a lot, because
it's done very well.
I don't fuck around, man. There's nothing to play with. If my name is on it, it's going to pop off crazy and be an exciting event.
What kind of new music coming up, or what kind of
I
stuff
just
you got
released
going on, man?
Local Rappers 24-track album on the 4th of July on everything but Spotify. So it's on iTunes, Apple, Deezer, Tidal. I have it on our website, rapveterans.com /Anthemous T Rocknrolla, because I don't really show people that side of us. That's usually like EPK stuff, but I put it up, to try and make direct payments. And it's also on Bandcamp. So I'm a bigger proponent of doing this consumer to artist rather than involving Spotify. So I've taken a principled stance now. I'm never putting music on Spotify. I'm taking all of my music off of Spotify.
Wow. Okay.
Current music.
Well, I'll definitely listen to it on the other places.
Yeah. Bandcamp is the best.
What kind of events do you have coming up?
I am working with Leon on something. It's still under wraps. We don't let people know until it's time to let them know. I don't usually, like I said, I don't know if it's disenchanted is the word. But I find it very hard to be motivated to work anymore with a lot of artists. I think that, again, I don't play with I don't do the undertrack nonsense. Like, I don't do karaoke. I don't do late shows. I don't do let's wait till other people show up. I've never been that person. And that kind of mentality, that kind of attitude is permeated throughout we were talking, you guys were talking a little bit with Forrest Savage about the 3 cities, you know, and it doesn't matter which city you go to, these guys are always like, we'll start later. And that's a huge, that's not just a red flag, but that's an accost to the concert goer. That's telling every concert goer who came on time, you're not good enough. I need to wait for someone else.
Wow,
and that's an affront that I don't abide, you know? And so people that do shows like that, I don't mess with, I can't get down, and I stay away from. And then also you got, you know, these guys are like, well, I'm going to play my song itself and I'll just rap to it, and maybe I won't rap to it, and I'll let the words go. And I don't have time for that kind of laissez-faire attitude or approach to this game. I take this really, really seriously. I know that Forrest mentioned earlier that he does it for therapy. I'm in this shit to win it. Like I'm in it to turn heads, to knock wigs back, you know what I'm saying? Make people play my shit several times to find out what I'm talking about. You know, like I'm trying to be Sphinx-like, but also palatable.
Yeah, man.
I take my word seriously.
Yeah, I see that. So whenever you're not doing your work as writing music and making things happen in this world, what do you do? What's your other things you do?
Well, I'm a father, and I produce for my roster, right? We got Tristan Starr, we got Pinch God, Dandy, she's Justice around the world. FSN Jizzle, he's in Texas, so there's a lot of communication that we have back and forth. It's been a tough go to get some of his work done because we're working in different studios.
Right.
Yefta is aligned with our organization. We got Mindy. I just, every time I turn around, there's something going on. We're releasing 6-part EP series for Tristan Starr. We're on number 3 coming out in August.
Yeah. So,
and then he just released Filler Words with Mad Commander, which I executive produced that.
Yeah.
And then I just tied up with
seems fun,
OG Spice. So the whole label's going under his management. So we're getting all of that underway and moving. That's one of the reasons why you saw us both on that podcast. He's getting that moving forward. So things are moving in the direction that I think we want them to. But balancing that plus family life plus burgeoning relationships that are budding or whatever, and people that I'm meeting and stuff like that. It's tough to balance. Sometimes I feel like I'm being spread a little thin or ripped apart, depending on how the day.
You still got the energy? You still feel like you could go for a long time? What's up, man?
Oh, you mean in general? I thought you meant tonight. I was like, are you kidding? In general, I don't know. I know that this project that I released, the local rapper, it feels like an opus. Like it feels like a culmination of all of my talent and skill. I produced all of the music except for 2 tracks. DP of the Hands team, DJ DP and Lawrence, he produced 2 of them. And he's the only producer I've ever worked with outside of myself. I got the whole roster on it except for FSN Jizzle. We missed our opportunity to get him on the track, but I've got everybody else on the music that I wanted, and it just feels like it's just a good project. Everybody that's heard it, they've told me like I didn't skip it. It didn't feel like it was taking too much of my time. Like it went one song to the next. So the arrangement is great. The beats are great. The mixing is great. I'm great. Everyone else on it is great. It's just a piece of greatness that I think. So I don't think I have anything else to prove rap wise, but I do sing. So I'd like to just transition more into some more singing stuff that I do. Morris Park. So I have some of those albums and I'm still working on some
Morris Park is...
Oh, Ithamar, Allenby, ITH, I Testify Hope. He's also on the label. Between him and cool, Chief Royale, I've written songs. I lived in Lawrence for a while. I moved to Topeka and I fell into a depression, deep depression. I didn't really want to interact, but I decided to just kind of pour the emotion and the state of mind that I was in into writing. It helped a little bit. Like the only time I'm really feeling not depressed, even at this point, is doing music
Doing your art,
with my sons. Most other times I'm feeling really down and not wanting to engage with the world.
Right.
But I wrote some like Grammy award winning shit. Yeah, and so I'm making it so that those two, I'm making EPs for both of them. And they're both excited about what I wrote and the sonic makeup of the music that we're doing as well.
It's pretty amazing, man. I mean, you're doing a lot of stuff going on right now.
I am music.
Yeah, I like that, man.
If Jesus was the living love, I'm the living sound. I shouldn't have said that. No, I'll never.
No, you shouldn't,
down.
because my next question was going to be is there anything you just want to go ahead and say?
No,
is there anything else you'd like to add to this, bro?
Look, man, nobody pays attention to me until they can't ignore me, and so that's what we've been working to achieve.
Well, you did the fappening here like last year.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah. Don't know if we'll be able to get another fappening happening. What's going on with that, man? Do you have any insight? Do you know anything about this?
I don't know what Fap wants to do.
Chris Fap's got it.
Yeah, it's his birthday. It fell on a Friday. It was Friday the 13th. That is his natural birthday as September 13th.
That was that time.
I won't do it unless that falls again. Like it has to
be. That's like another 4 years or
something like that. Yeah. So it has to fall. Like I'm more along. I like the story of the promotional aspect of doing an event. So I don't want to just do it because we have a 13th or because it's a September or because it's a cool name. It's not really what that is.
Yeah,
I would rather it be one of those things where it's like, okay, we had 400 people say they were coming. I think we might have saw 90. If we wait and tell everybody, well, you missed it. You missed it. You should have gone. I told you to come.
No.
You missed it. And then when it shows up and they're like, well, I can't miss it now because this is some blue moon shit.
Yeah.
Then it'll be 400 when we tell you motherfuckers to show up. You'll show up because who knows when it'll happen again. And that's when it really, can be good. And it could be whatever.
Yeah.
But they won't have this mind attached to it until it's actually Friday the 13th again. And that's his birthday. That's when I'll attach myself to it again. And I love him. He's one of my favorite humans in the entire city.
Cool dude, right?
You know what I'm saying? But he knows. He's like, I want to do it again. I was like, you can do whatever you want, brother. You good. You know what I'm saying? But if you want old Anthemous' brain attached to it, my ideas and my organization, I really want to make it special. Like, and if we have to make distance be the aspect that makes that more special, then that's what I'll do. Or, distance or time. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what I'm about.
What kind of songs, what kind of music you going to do tonight?
Well, like I said, I wanted to show a little bit of versatility. Back in the day, I wouldn't have never sung. So I'm going to do 2 songs. I'll sing a little something. But I'm going to do also music that I don't typically do live. At least one. Most of my music is built to go live with. So that's why I don't have tracks that are like, oh, I don't do these live. It's like all my shit is good live, because I don't need it to be a hip hop concert. It should not have to double as a club night. Right. Like Drake, you don't have to stay at a Drake concert till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It's on from 7 to 9 and then they're done. Like they don't need to make this, oh, we're partying all night. I don't do that shit. Rock bands don't have to do that. Nobody else has to go on and commandeer your entire night till 3 a.m. except rap for some reason. Like we got to have the whole party. And I know the reason why. The history is that they weren't letting us in venues, so we had to rent them. Because we rented them, we needed to recoup. So that's why it became a thing where it's like you had your show, then you had the party, or the show just was the whole party until 2, till they kicked you out basically when it was closing time. Because we needed to make that money back because we had to rent the whole place and fill it with alcohol. So, but now that venues allow hip hop for the most part, that shouldn't, but it's a vestige. It's a thing that people can't get past, like soul food, chitlins and all the shit they fed the enslaved people, like they eat it to this day because of the trauma. Same thing with rapping over vocals and having shows, hip hop shows till 2 a.m. is trauma. So I'm trying to break the cycle and do a show, and that's the show. And we're done at 9, and then you can go to the bar, and it's better because when you go to the bar afterwards and we put on a great show, you'll tell people, "Oh yeah, we were just at this crazy show. You should come see it next time we tell you."
It.
But if it's at 2 a.m., everybody gets shit drunk and they wake up the next morning. Who are they telling about the show?
Yeah.
That word doesn't spread as far because they're waking up, they're hungover, they're just worried about getting some water, milk, and omelets in them, you know? And so they're not going out there and like, oh my God, the show last night. No, but if you let them go and let them, you incept that shit into their head and you let them go into the world, you can spread yourself better. So that's what I'm trying to get through these motherfuckers' heads. And that's why, again, I don't mess around with these guys because they just have the wrong idea.
And we get ready to have a show, aren't we?
What do you mean?
We get ready to have a show.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do something
you
cool.
Perform, man. You're about to show up.
I show up every time. I get down, man. Yeah. I like to think I'm engaging, compelling, or whatever, you know. I know that my words require captivation. Because I have fun with it.
We're about to find out.
I was talking too much, I know.
No, you good.
Were there any questions that you had?
You're doing good, man. I appreciate you. I just don't want to take up too much of your time. I know that, you know, you're busy and, you know, we got.
Well, no, I blocked out. I blocked off this evening and, you know, I have my son. So anybody that would have had another claim to my time, they don't have that claim this evening because I have the event plus my sons and
you're all good.
Stay.
Yeah, man. I mean, you want to talk about something else? I'm down. Let's go.
Just go and check out Local Rapper. I'm really proud of it on bandcamp.com. You know, it's not spelled anything crazy. It's just Local Rapper. Yeah, Anthemous T Rocknrolla, Local Rapper. It's an exciting album. It's fun to listen to. We clocked it on the road. You can listen to it from Topeka to Kansas City.
Is that right?
It's a road trip. It's a road trip album, and it feels like it, and it feels good. You can just listen to it, and you don't feel like you've wasted any time.
And we can find that anywhere but Spotify.
Anywhere but Spotify.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know what's going on, but I've taken a complete political stance against Spotify, and I know that there was the old idea or the bigger picture, the macro is like, oh, you know, artists aren't getting paid any royalties, and that's true. But Daniel Ek, the CEO of Spotify, just recently, like within the last 2 weeks, he invested in an AI drone military company startup.
Wow.
And that's some evil billionaire shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, so not only is he not paying artists their fair share of the music that they've put on his, he's using the money to do like military industrial complex bullshit.
Oh wow.
I can't get by. You're not on my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna make another 3 pennies off of my fucking spins. It's not happening. You can fund your fucking AI drone military on your own terms. You know, some other rapper can fucking, you know, have their music.
Are you writing any music about this topic yet?
No, I'm done. Like I said, I think I'm done. I don't think that I have more music in me on the hip hop. So it's really something that I think people should listen to because I think
But you're doing some singing, right?
Yeah, well, singing, yes, but I'm not going to be a political singer. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I like to croon. I like to sing about, you know, love lost, love gain, love missing.
That's all the same. Yeah. Political and.
No, I'd rather do the interview and be political, so you can be like, "Oh, this guy, what the fuck is he on?" And then I start singing, "Ooh, baby," you know, like, okay, all right, who knows what to expect from this guy? And so that's the fun part, surprising people.
Man, I expected a good interview, and I thank you for your time.
I hope it was good.
I appreciate it. No, I think it sounded good to me. Does it sound good to y'all? Come on, yeah. Give it up for Anthemous T Rocknrolla. Thank you for being here.
Using the hard R.
Man, Anthemous T Rocknrolla.
He said, hey, we can only say rock'n'roller.
I'm sorry, man. I'm from Mississippi. I use the R on everything, dude.
Nah, you're good. Yeah, it's also some pirate shit, you know. Yo, that letter slaps.
Right. Rock'n'rolla.
That's me.
This how we gon' make it killin'. I'm coming back from the mission. Brace yourself, this the beginning. I'll never get used to winning. Man, let's open up the ceiling, cause I'm simply unwilling to fit in. You can have the audience, but I'ma take the power trip. Ask a local rapper what the fuck they think of Anthemous. Well, fuck it. This game in my blood, spitting darts while they all used to shoot up in the club. I got time for I feel too old. When my mind still go, and my line still cold, and my mind still hold, and my rhymes break molds, and my downs still roll through. They sliding on the pole too. I'ma try and get a piece of the action and avoid losing myself in this satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. I've been on the road with them stones from the way back when. Anthemous always talking in third person, cause Anthemous is certain. Anthemous is version damage you like Germans, but Anthemous verses need examined by nurses. I took advantage on purpose. Something like a savage and cursing, and yet somehow I managed to worsen my condition. So all these bitches better listen. I ain't trying to create distance. I'm on expedition. If you can't catch up with my coalition, don't worry, man, I'll be cool. I'll give you some provisions so you can make it back all in one piece. And tell the mass I was never in the streets. Well, that's true, cause you don't walk when you float, nigga. So I laugh when you build those little moats, nigga. I'm the flood, made you build your little boats, nigga. Bet you wish you had your raincoat, nigga. That song's called Crickets, cause that's all the fuck I hear. I don't hear nobody's shit but my own. And it can seem like it's cocky or whatever, but I got blinders on, and I haven't been able to see shit in this world for a long time. And I produce my own shit, just so y'all know. That's a fun little ditty. That's a fun little ditty. We just keep it moving. Now, I did this one last week. It was fun. So just groove with me. Hey, come on, y'all can feel that. I'd have had the most influence. I'm in public with my white friends, all conspicuous. Look at this, product of the glitch. And I'ma get it if I want it, when I need it. At least I get a bass hit, burning with the max, with the cookies and shit. Take a hit, then I spit, that's all I'm gonna admit. Keep secret like a vault. Baby girl, you got the flavor. Ain't no need for the table saw. Call you Mrs. Dash, just a little splash. Give me whiplash, looking at your ass, suffering, succotash. I'm trying to mash, trying to take your class, cause I'm a bad boy, baby, and I'm never gonna pass. Mr. Popularity, apparently they all scared of me. I send them all to therapy, I'm moving home with clarity. Spotify ain't playing your boy, and you ain't gonna find no damn similarities. This like a parody show, these rappers how to flow with severity. I've in the fourth, they need me terribly. Reverse polarity, like I'm not the rarity, like I ain't the reason they charged with heresy. Everyone sees the disparities. I'm in it for the money, like I corrupt the charity, still on the throne of tyranny. So don't go thinking I won't off with his head, I do it with regularity. Yes, you need a moment. Go on, get your focus, looking like the opponents. I'm taking over like the Romans. Give me all this shit first, and then I seek atonement and offer my condolence. That's my new slogan, postpone it. Success for all them rodents. I mean rappers leave them broken. Anthemous is spoken, all my haters and proponents agree my shit is golden. Game, set, match, I got the industry open. I appreciate support when I'm hitting record. They used to ignore, but now I'm reaping rewards. My tongue is a sword, attached to a motor, and I'm ripping the cord, something to explore. My flows are above board, they ain't hot anymore. They got buyer's remorse. Grow the fuck up, man. You're underinformed. They pissing off the landlord, changing decor. I kill them on the daily, they say I'm lazy, cause I make it look easy like rap in the 80s. But lately I'm hanging with 80-year-old ladies. If a kid's getting shady, she gon' leave me the Mercedes. I'm savage, it's piracy. let's see. Ahoy, matey, don't you know we love you? Place no one above you, sweet Satan. I take precedence with no first lady. For your own safety, call the Navy. I'm too wavy, call me crazy. It's all great, but love me or hate me, I'm Mahomes, baby. Now Tom Brady, I don't know, maybe. Listen, that song is not on the album. That's just something you get live fucking with me. Yeah, hey. Two Wolves, you having a good time yet? Is that a fun one? I'm a mean motherfucker on this mic. I shoot heads up. But it's not like that the whole way. Like I said, I've got a song that I don't always do live. I'm always trying to be hard and rugged and shit. But I found some love in my life, so I think that I can get into it. And this is a beat I made just for the Two Wolves crowd. Why can't you be more like Nick? I'm all lovey-dovey. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. If I could draw better, I paint you a picture. If I could sculpt it all out, immortalize your image. But I feel that I kill too much time. I'm staring at your face while still checking out your thighs. You send me swinging right off the chandeliers. And I want so bad to say, mommy, come over here. Cause I can be all you need. Do the same for me. I know you're looking at the future. Tell me, what do you see? A man, a woman, both friends and lovers under the covers. No wonder making up thunder. You got sass combined with class, and I can't pass on that. Perfect one for me, perfect as I can see, cause I don't need much and love don't cost a thing. So I pick up my pad and pen, of course thinking and writing about you again. Cause you know, she gotta have like a sense of humor, right? Be able to laugh at my jokes. She ain't always gotta laugh at my jokes, but she definitely welcome to call me on my shit. With that smile, you know what I'm saying? Like, the kind of smile that can melt you and shit. That's real. And speak of mine, you know what I'm saying? Now I got time for your thoughts, what you need to say. I draw blank when you come my way. This happens every day like I'm starstruck. I can't believe a girl like that was single. How can this be? She's dressed to impress, shine in those eyes, no lies in her words, and fire in her thighs. Rhythm in the steps, sophisticated as an invisible jet. And this I couldn't forget. It's your form, baby. It's been all on my mind, making me lost in thought of what I can do with the rest of the night. Put it on the line. It's so hard to mind. Say, maybe you and I can get together, and we can talk about each other, or talk about the weather, whatever. Can I say something funny, make you smile? I know you're feeling good, so come on, spend the night. She know how to dress. And it's the kind of girl that you be cool with a PDA. Like you don't even care who sees you. You just wanna hold her hand, smack on the ass and shit. And she don't get mad either. That's a crush. That's a real crush, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let that segue. I sing under an artist called Morris Parks, 2 R's, 2 S's. 2 R's, 2 S's, Morris Park. Morris Park. Yeah, that's how we do it. That was a fun little ditty, you know. I don't do crush a lot. So we were talking about Jim Croce, so he has a song called Operator, and I'm gonna cover it here on my own terms. It's one of my favorite songs that he's ever done. It's just beautiful. And so, usually I have my man Riley on guitar. We got it on the way, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it anyway. YouTube, do not strike us. Operator, could you help me make this call? See the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in LA. best old ex-friend Ray. A guy she said she knew well and sometimes hated. Operator, could you help me place this call? Can't read the number that you just gave me. Something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. When I think about the love that I thought would save me. Operator, let's just forget about this call. 'Cause no one's there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time. You've been so much more than kind. You can keep it down. Isn't it the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow, learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. That's not how it feels. No, that's not how it feels. It's such a sad fucking song. I love it. Jim Croce is that motherfucker, man. And I'm gonna do one more singing song for you. So, is it coming off? Are you guys hearing it well? Is it clear? All right. So, this song is like weird because it's another cover, but it's like if a woman loves you, you know, she'll move a mountain for you. She'll clear the oceans for you. Like they got that engine in them, you know. And it's up to men not to fuck it up. Am I right, ladies? Like that's all we gotta do. So this song was written by CBS Records writers in 1952. It was recorded by old Blue Eyes Frank Sinatra in 53. And I think it encapsulates like everything that I'm trying to say about this here. Can I sing it for you? Well, too bad, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm not much to look at, nothing to see. Just glad I'm living, lucky to be. I got a girl, she crazy for me. She's funny that way. I can't save a dollar, I ain't worth a cent. She never hollers, she live in a tent. Something about this girl, she's crazy about me. She's funny that way. I can't see no other way. If I let her go, I'll run to another man. She'll come running back fast as she can. Oh. You know this girl is crazy about me. She's funny that way. Though she loves to work and serve on me every day, she'd still be so much better off if I went away. Let me tell you about this girl. She's crazy about me. She's funny that way. She's funny that way. Oh, oh, oh. Funny that way. Ooh.
another song here. And now we got my last song. It's called Born and Bred, because I'm born and bred for this fucking shit, this music. And so I really appreciate everybody that stuck through and that rocked with me on this. And now you're gonna be treated to one of my most meanest, disrespectful songs in the world. They call it the same, I brush it off as hate, cause I don't see the game, man, I just see the matrix. Girl, what's your name? I wanna see you naked. She recognized the A and realized I can take it. I'm stepping out, I'm rolling hard, cause this game took absolutely no brain cells at all. Ain't tryna bomb, ain't tryna hate, but I'm the general boy, they like a private rank. Try to match wits, but they draw blank. I hate to do it, youngest, had to set the record straight. You know I regulate, why they masturbate? Don't look at me, man, I won't participate. This track I elevate, rappers I masticate. Watch me chew them up, they less feel it tastes great. Check my file, son, this was meant for me. Flawless in the style, son, artist of the century, yeah. If only I had some African dancers. They get down, some tribal shit. So, Two Wolves, can y'all make a little bit of noise for me? All right. Cause we about to do something super terrible. I'm a dirty, rotten motherfucking scoundrel. And all I got is this music. It's all I'm good at. I ain't good at shit else. Okay, maybe like one or two things. But this is where I'm at with my shit. We're gonna finish this out. Step inside my elevator, step inside with alligators. Situations calibrated by so much they salivating. Like Kanye West, this here my graduation. Always on the cutting edge, that's my mode of operation. I guess they talking about the same old thing, leaning on each other with the same old game. I know plenty rappers out there with the same old name, and they shop at T move for the same old chain. Boy, when you recognize that what I say go, and I ain't about to apologize for when I say no. And I ain't going full throttle, gone off a full bottle. It's all about the money that sound like a fool's model. So in the minute, picture this, many will envision it. If I was in business, I'd probably be in prison, man. I should tear off y'all ligaments, beat you on the head with it till you comprehending me, boy. Put your hands up, put your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Put your hands up, put your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Put your hands down. I'm Anthemous T Rocknrolla, and y'all gon' know me now. So now it's time for the...
Y'all get it up one more time for Anthemous T Rocknrolla.
Remembers me. He remembers me. I'm being remembered.
Thank you so much for being here. This has been an awesome experience, and this is going to be a lot more of a journey. We're going to have a few more meet the artist and meeting new artists, and using some of the same things that you guys been talking about with like trying to keep this stuff going. I got one more little part of this segment. As soon as I find my microphone, we're going to open it up to a little bit of Q&A for the audience. If anybody wants to ask some questions, are you down with that, or you just think we done?
Just don't ask me, if I believe in the Jean Benet Ramsey or anything like that. Not gonna answer those questions. I'm not doing conspiracy theories. I had a friend message me this morning and asking me if the government is controlling the weather. I said, Are you kidding me? It's the government. She goes, yeah, some person was talking about I need to keep my eye on the sky. And I'm like, no, the government's inept. So they fucking up the response. They didn't start the shit. They're just terrible at responding to it. I'm gonna sit if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Have a seat, man. You worked your ass off.
Not really. This ain't work. This was fun.
Is there anybody else that has any questions in the audience that would like to ask a question? Let me see if I can see any hands up. Oh my goodness, we got a couple hands up. You, right over there in the audience, come up here. So you can get up here.
This one knows all my secrets, so I don't know if you
as you come up and ask questions, state your name and status with this guy that's sitting up here.
My name is Spencer. And my question. Oh. This is my dad.
I love you, son.
And this is my dad. My question.
Can I unlock the phone for you? Is that?
How do you rap so fast?
How do I rap so fast? It's just a gums and lips thing, trying to catch the word and make sure you can rap.
You got super XP.
I got what?
XP.
XP? Oh, snap. Okay. There are Midwest choppers. There's choppers out here. I don't do the chopper thing for the most part. I let people who rap fast rap fast. I'd rather just rap deliberate. Not to say anything's bad or good.
Right. You just find what you love, right?
Yeah. It's how you're comfortable with the music.
I got another person that wanted to ask a question.
Another person knows my
awesome
secrets.
dude, OG Spice.
Yes. How you doing? How are you doing, Anthony?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man. This was fun.
I wanted to ask you the question of a thing that's been plaguing the hip hop genre. Do you think age is a factor in music?
Sure. For, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 years from the 2000 to what they call them the aughts, the 2000 zeros to about 2020 or so. I think that it was one of those things where people, especially if you were a local artist and weren't already famous and a millionaire, you really didn't have a whole lot of license to be older. They're like, well, what you doing rapping still? Stuff like that. I think after the advent of C19 in 2020, I think that a lot of people, we saw 1 million people die in this country, 15 million around the world. So people just started realizing that life was fragile. They started getting, things started changing in our lives and in our world that we were just like, you know what? F this. I'm going to do what I want to do under my terms. There are some good things that happen as a result, some bad things. But I think that one of the things that happened for rap music specifically is people stopped worrying about those type of semantics. Oh, you have to be this age for it to be acceptable. And then we found out 2 years ago, every Grammy artist winner, like every Grammy winner for hip hop was over 40. So that was just kind of a validation that the seasoning means something, understanding this industry means something, understanding your skill means something. And just because you do a bunch of soft shoe, gritty music and then you rap about ops and pills, that doesn't mean that it is deserving of an award, And so I've never been one to give credit or credence to the Grammys. But I think that when that group of artists were recognized because of their talent level, their skill level, their experience, that's something that means something to me, that it wasn't a bunch of young guys who are dodging bullets every day in between recording sessions. You had actual guys who have been putting in dues. And so I think as we go forward in time, I don't think that age means much anymore. And in fact, when you go to the discerning hip hop listener, not just some guy or gal who wants to go out and get drunk in a club or a bar, if you like somebody who's like, I want to see good music, they're going to prefer to have more seasoned artists than the ones that are, again, just rapping karaoke and not really giving you much when it comes to the value behind the mic.
Yeah, that season is like what really makes it
I think
good.
it means something.
And that's true. That's true. I know that's true.
Makes the balls stink.
I'm an old dude. I'm
the
an old
grundle,
dude,
baby.
Yeah. I know that's how it has to happen. You have to keep having experiences and you keep growing and you keep learning. And that's the reason why I always go back to, like, when we're doing stuff with the arts, I'm always going back to what can we say to the youth? What can we say to
There's
them?
nothing. There's nothing to say. They're hard headed, and and when you're that young, you have to touch the paint. You got to put your finger in the. It's just what it is. You can tell them all day that the paint's dry or that the paint's wet, and they still want to touch it.
We got another question.
Okay.
So I know I came in late, so I do apologize if this was already answered. So, but I guess my question for you is, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, you're a damn good rapper. I mean,
thank you.
I see, no offense, Ben Speak, I see a lot of people being like, yeah, I'm a rapper, and it's like, oh no. But and I'm not like, are you from Topeka? Okay, no.
So here, just to answer, I'll let you finish. Actually, go ahead.
No, you're good. But I was just saying, like, so my question for you is like, what is, I guess, like, your dream? Like, like, where do you want to take this? Are you wanting to continue to do these small things and you be cool with that? Are you wanting to go sell out stadiums? Are you wanting to be like the next, and I don't not compare them, but like just how the trend is right now, I guess, the new Kendrick Lamar, the new, like, what are, kind of like, what are your goals? Like, because I can understand it wanting to be a smaller level, like, connection and stuff, but also on that bigger level where you're making that money and everything. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I will answer that in two parts. One, I'm not from here, but I've been here for almost 20 years. I call myself a Topekan, so I am a rapper from Topeka. In fact, I went to Chicago for my brother's wedding, and the traffic reminded me that I'm a Kansas boy. I was like, I don't like this. I need to go back home. And that was the first time I was like, I'm never gonna say, oh, in Chicago we do that. I was like, you know what? I'm a Topeka guy. So I'll just answer that you can group me in with the 666. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm part of this town. I represent this town. As far as goals, I'm stuck between. And I know it's like, oh, you're not going to fall too far with, an intimate setting like this, right? If you fail, it's only a few people saw it, whatever. And then you got those bigger, higher aspirations. Like, what if I had an auditorium, even not even in an arena, just to step up to an auditorium and people just get down. And I'll say this: I'm from a class, and we're in this propitious kind of weird moment where we got this old school feel in us, where it's like, oh, we need to go and communicate, and we need to make these human connections with people. And then there's this other side of the industry that's like, make content and splash it all over the internet. And so it's like, what's the best way to go about that? I did everything that I could do for several events throughout my career, and it just, I have a line. I have a line for everything in my music, and I say that basically, since they don't listen, they tie me to the pre-existing condition. So if all you've ever heard from, even if you've taken a risk, let's just take a chance and see this hip hop show, and then you're inundated with the unprofessionalism, the lack of talent, the lack of skill, the lack of seriousness, and then I tell you to come to my show, it really is Boy Who Cried Wolf. Like, how can I impress upon you that I'm worth not missing, like that I'm worth seeing? It's not easy. And there was a conversation, and I guess I will talk about it. It was a conversation, the question and answer for the guy who preceded me, Forrest Savage, about, kind of the scene and what it looked like. And he was, harping on that he's from Lawrence and it's not happening, but in Topeka, he's finding so many more opportunities. And it's kind of the reverse for me, where Lawrence is starting to recognize me more, but then Topeka, I've only got a few places to go to. There's Two Wolves, there's Booby Trap. I don't perform at Artismo. That's a different story, and I'll never perform at Artismo, right? We'll never be able to work on something together. And I wish them luck, but I don't have it in me for that. But when I think about other venues, they're like, well, rap, how many gangsters are coming? How many guns are going to be in and I can't convince them otherwise because I'm walking in as a rapper. I can
walk in and say, "Oh, I'm an R&B singer," and then they're like, "Well, we don't want to do a slow dance night," and it's like, I don't know where to take it, right? I'm not a cover band, so I'm not doing Eagles and Journey, and that seems to be the only thing that has motion here, you know. So I don't know where to go. We're working more and dealing more with Kansas City just because it's a larger market. We need to springboard from something. One thing that Forrest mentioned earlier was about the cohesiveness, the tightness of the music scene, the hip hop side of the music scene in Topeka. It's because for 20 years, and I've been here for 20 years, it just keeps kicking you in the teeth. Everywhere you go, it's like, no, you can't do it. No, you can't do it. So it's like, at some point when the window opens, we're all like jumping through it, and I'm just trying to fart on my way through so that you know I was there. You know, like I'm trying to like break a piece of the glass if I can, because where I'm from, opportunities are few and far between, so you might as well break it. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Indeed. But that was a really good question. Made me think.
But on my point of view of it is I believe that we're breaking ceilings because that I'm saying, would you say that the procedure of promoting and marketing is new ways of being explored? Evolving like so fast. It's like what you did last year or even 5 years ago, it doesn't exist.
It might not be as provocative or effective.
Yes.
I don't know. I think that certain things are timeless, right? Certain things will withstand the test of time. You can just do them over and over as long as they remain fresh. And so it doesn't matter. The vehicle is not as important as the innovation. You can still use flyers. You can still, slap flyers on car windshields. But if they look like every other flyer that people have seen, they will dismiss it because they've seen it all, like with a wave of their hand. I've seen it all before. So you have to be innovative in the storytelling. I think that's number one, is telling a story. So no matter how you tell it, or no matter how you give it to people, you got to give something compelling that makes them, if hand under the chin, like, tell me more. Did she put up a fight? Whatever. you gotta get them involved. So that's one of the reasons why putting on a show shouldn't be like, and no disparagement to other promoters or other guys that are doing this, but if you're doing something every week, you're gonna dry out fast. Like, you're going to oversaturate. You're gonna get boring. You're gonna get stale, unless you have a team. And so the big thing is, if there are many minds, how many writers are on Simpsons? How many writers are on SNL? Like, these guys, it's not one guy writing all the jokes. It's a bunch of people saying, no, that's not gonna work. What if we did this? Oh, what if we went over the top? What if we did this? But if we keep shunning and saying, there's an epidemic in this world, at least in this country, is if it's not my idea, it's not a good idea. And we need to really remove that. And so that's why it's the most important thing I've ever done for my music career was kill my ego. And because I don't care where the idea comes from. I have a saying, I got an idea, let's do what you said, and that's how I approach everything when it comes to making a great show or a great album or great anything, is be democratized.
Man, it's been awesome having you on this show. You drop so much knowledge and so much talent, and I'd love to have you back again soon. We'll
do it before dinner time.
Dinner time.
Now this was fun.
No,
this was exactly
cool,
the crowd I wanted.
I like the conversation.
And I don't mean that in any type of there was no sarcasm involved. There's not, and I don't mean
the sarcasm.
And it's not even a sour grapes statement. It's not. Oh well, it's the people who I wanted to hear. I know that Cheryl had mentioned, like, back early in the year, she was like, it'd be great if you had Anthemous. So now we did it because I didn't perform at the last one. I gave like one song at the Fappening just because I needed to fill time. But I know I've got I've got hours. That's why I mean, it's like people don't want to listen for 4 hours. I could do a 4-hour show by myself without doing a single cover, without having a single song that bores anyone. Yeah. But they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh my God, this guy by himself. Woo!
You've done a great job. You really have. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
No, they will. Once they, if I had a captive audience and they had to sit down and wait, I could entertain them for 4 hours, no question. With just music, I wouldn't have to break into tap dancing or jokes or anything. I could just give you what I'm good at, and it all be bangers and it all be great from my entire discography, from 20 years of just churning this shit out like a mill. But when you say it's for hip hop, a lot of people are like, is it safe? B, is it gonna be boring? C, how many, there's so many questions because of the way that it's been presented as a pre-existing condition. I'm trying to condition people in a different way and say, hey, look, I am not what you heard before. I don't have a lil behind my name. I am Anthemous T Rocknrolla. Like, get it right.
Anthemous T.
I gets down.
Let's go. Yeah.
It's a tough one. Yeah, it's tough. Race plays a role. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you so much.
Y'all give it up one more time for Anthemous T Rocknrolla.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
This has been Meet the Artist. I'm your host, Alexander Lancaster. This has been a great night of really just being able to discover what's going on in the music and being able to like really dive deep into our artists' lives. So we're planning on doing these a few more times. We're going to keep them going as long as we can. And then if you have somebody that you would like to see on this show, please let us know. You could email us at TwoWolvesStudio@gmail.com and get yourself on here. Big thanks to OG Spice for showing up tonight, man. Awesome to have him around. Big thanks for our crowd and our artist collective here at TwoWolvesStudio. That has been the night. I appreciate you. Y'all stay creative and keep the love up.
TwoWolvesStudio, 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 an artist been